Que lo que hay, mi gente? Welcome back to Two Drinks and a Ting. I'm your Ting Nathalia.
I'm Precious.
And
Hi.
she's back, finally.
It's been a while.
My bitch has been booked and busy.
For real.
Because this whore lives on Do Not Disturb or on silent. And she never be looking at my text messages. And then she'd be like, hi, are you alive? And I'm like, I did text you a couple of days ago. No, you didn't. Looks at the phone. Oh, yes, you did. I don't know what's wrong. I just never get your text messages. I'm convinced she has me on blocked.
Yeah.
I just realized this whore has the audacity to back park into my driving area.
Why not?
Well, she does this to taunt me because she knows I can't park backwards.
That's exactly why.
But she hates me. Anyways, she's a lightweight. I was over here telling her, oh, let's do a Blue Long Island. Let's do something cute.
First of all, she wanted to do this at 11 o'clock in the morning. Okay.
It's the weekend. Your point?
We couldn't wait till at least like 5.
In Italy right now, because I'm pretty sure they're like 6 or 10 hours ahead of us. It's like the midday. People are been drinking wine.
Okay, that's Italy.
I'm trying to aspire to the European culture.
Okay.
We live European through here.
I shouldn't even talk no more. Like, she's
So
on one
today, so today I have the pink Moscato. We did a shot before this, so I'm already feeling it because I haven't ate anything. Anywho, so pink Moscato. Look at these cute little cups.
These are cute.
I got them at an estate sale for 25 cents.
Wow. Oh, these are the ones?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Period.
Ooh.
This is good.
Bitch is buttery. Aldi's. Ew. She was the first guest that I had on the pod. And
I know.
That video is so cringe. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking with the lighting, with the sound, but we've evolved.
Listen, it's just the first video.
It was, but it had some good
trial and
shit.
error.
Anyways, I didn't get to introduce who she is to me. So back a day, we used to work at a spa together. It was horrible. The management was bullshit.
Oh my God.
But I met some really nice people and she was one of them. I remember because I used to be a lounge attendant at the spa that's just a glorified housekeeper. And the person who I worked with in the back, she was like, oh, I think you'll like Precious. She's gonna be back here. She usually says hi to me. And I was like, first of all, what kind of name is Precious? And I was like, okay, sure. Sure enough, this short little thing comes walking in, all happy. Hi, Jessie. How are you? And then Jessie, who's the other lounge attendant that I work with, she was just like, I'm good. This is Nathalia. She's new. And then I think all she said was hi because she was real shy. And I was just like, hi.
I said, hi, nice to meet you. What you talking about?
You did?
Yeah.
I don't remember that because she's a little rude too. I literally thought that she was in her 20s, like early 20s, like kind of right around my age. But then as like life went on, I was just like, how old are you, bitch? And I think at the time I met her because we went to California. She could have been a serial killer for all I know. We were here booking trips and shit like that. Shortly after meeting, we went to Cali together. And that's where I found out she was like in her late 20s and stuff. I was like
26, 27.
I was like, oh my God, bitch. I thought you were my age.
You really had that reaction?
I did.
I thought you knew. I thought Jessie at least told you.
No, she just said you were nice and you were fun and all that stuff. And I was just like,
you know,
barely. She has her days.
God.
So that was that. And we've been friends ever since.
Yep.
It was so weird because I didn't think I was going to be friends with anybody from that job. Or I didn't think we were going to be friends. I thought it was going to be like friends for a while.
Yeah.
And then after I left, I thought I was going to like die.
Yeah. That's how it usually is for me though. Like once we become like cool, I'm very particular and very cautious when I meet new people. Like I don't like meeting new people. I'm sorry. It's like my nerves and stuff just get out of whack. Then my stomach starts hurting and I'm just like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
But like you reminded me of my family members. That's why I became so close. And it was like, oh my gosh, she reminds me of like my cousin and my sister. That's literally why. You were funny. You were outgoing. I'm just like, that's what I see all the time at home.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm just like, oh my gosh, she's just like my family. So, and she practically is family. Like we've been seeing, we've been friends for what?
Oh my God.
2015?
2015. Yeah. So almost 10 years.
Wow. When's our friendship anniversary?
It has to be in October because that's when I started.
Okay. So yeah.
Around Halloween. And then we're always going to Halloween shit. We go to Halloween Horror Nights, Hollow Scream. Hollow Scream, by the way, beats Halloween Horror Nights fucking hands down. Oh my God. When we first went there.
About this till this day.
Yes.
Oh my God.
When we went there, I'm the friend to run. I'm not the friend to stay there and like overreact. No. One time we were in a haunted house and it was just a long corridor hallway with like 2 doors. They were both ajar openly. So I was like, something's gonna pop out of us. We gotta fucking be ready. We gotta run. And I don't know what she was doing. I think she was like fixing herself, like fixing her purse or something like that. And she wasn't paying attention to me as usual. So I grab her by the hand and I'm like, you ready? And she's like, what?
And she just grabs me and pulls me. And I'm like, what are you doing?
I pull her and I go down the hallway and I'm like, I'm trying to keep you alive. It turned out nothing was there, but you know, better safe than sorry. Because the last thing I need to do is be like falling on the floor and dying. But best believe I was very fragile mentally by the time we were leaving. I remember one time specifically, I was looking for the bathroom and I went past this archway like 2 times.
We were going under it. And then we came back.
Yeah. And then I was like, where the fuck is the bathroom? The sign says it's to the left, but I can't find it. So then I went over, looked again. I was like, oh, okay, it is there. So then I came back over and I was like, yo, the bathroom is just farther down. I didn't see. So I'll be back. She's like, okay. Because I think she was like eating ice cream. I was like going to the bathroom. And I went back under the archway. 3rd time. I didn't see him. He scared the fuck out of me. It was a scare actor, and I kid you not. There
were like multiple scare actors standing right there, but they were just like
they were chilling. But it was just one guy who was on duty, fucking bastard. And I shrieked for my life. And the thing that made it even better was his managers were walking towards us, and he saw everything. And it was like 3 or 4 managers, and they were like, "Oh my God, you did so good! Congratulations! Like you're a good scare actor," or something like that. I was petrified. I was on edge walking to the bathroom. And then by the time we were leaving, the fog machine had me screeching. I was so afraid. I didn't know what to do with my life. And then like the tunnel, you had to walk down under to exit out. There were people there, like scare actors, and I knew they were there. I could see them. They're just chilling. And I was like, oh, these people aren't gonna get me. This little bitch, some chick, she looked like a doll. She was like, say something.
She said, are you getting scared? And you were like, what? And then the guy jumped out at her and she fucking ran. And I was just like, where are you going? She was just like, she started running.
At this point, I couldn't save Precious because she never
left me.
I sure did. And the thing with Hollow Scream is they get you from the gate.
Yeah.
Like they hit you from the fucking parking lot.
Yes.
And from then on, you're in fucking bullshit hell.
You haven't even entered into like the ticket area yet.
No.
I'm talking about when you park your car and you're walking up to the gate to go in, they have scare actors right there to
ready to
like
fucking
in the
torment.
Bushes, like, oh my God.
I was walking and I kept on hearing and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is that? And I thought I was hearing shit. And I looked at her, I'm like, yo, are you hearing that? She was like, no. And then I felt something on my foot and it was a scare actor on the ground in the fucking bushes. I leapt, I screamed, and I ran. And that's the day I knew Halloween Horror Night ain't shit.
Yeah.
Literally. It was half the fucking price. It wasn't busy at all. We hit all the fucking houses. And then at some point, because I needed a breath, I needed a breather, we ended up going into the theater and they were doing the Rocky Horror Show. Yeah. And I'd never seen the Rocky Horror Show at that point. And she's over here like singing to it. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, how do you know this music? Like,
it's a movie.
It was weird because it was literally just me who didn't know what the fuck was happening. And I was just like looking at her. I was looking at the people. I'm like, how does everyone know this fucking music? Classic. Like, what? Classic. So yeah, at this point, I've seen Rocky Horror Show. Beautiful movie. Definitely
It's weird. Yeah.
Definitely ahead of its fucking time.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Tim Curry did his fucking shit. Like,
For real.
I could never walk in those heels, especially run in those heels. You got me fucked up. But no, don't do Hollow Horror Nights. Fuck that shit. That's stupid. Hollow Scream. Do Hollow
Especially
Scream.
for the price and the lines. Ugh.
But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's how we met. We met at the spa and we just evolved from then on. She has a business. So if you like to get your little faux lashes, she has put your plug in, bitch.
Oh, well, okay. Yes, I do have a business. The name of it is Percata. I pretty much sell faux lashes. They're really cute styles. And also 2 new styles are going to be released very soon. And a couple of accessories. But for now, what you see on the website is what it is until I get my new shit.
It'll be in the description box below.
PercataBeauty.com.
Boom.
But yeah, I'm wearing them right now.
Oh, yeah. But yes, support my bitch small business.
Thank you.
Fuck the big corporations. So yes, she has lashes, eyeshadows.
Actually, the eyeshadows are sold out except for a couple of them.
Never mind, she's been booked and busy, bitch. Should have came earlier.
Yeah.
Just head over to the website. Do yourself a favor, blush your eyeballs. If you don't want to blush your eyeballs, you're just gonna look ugly.
Oh my god.
So how's life? I haven't asked you how everything is since the last I've seen you.
Yeah, pretty good. Work is work. Still a front desk, and then actually front desk back office now.
Oh yeah, she got herself a little promotion.
Yeah,
my girl's over here doing shit.
Yeah. So yeah, and then just doing that for now. But eventually, I kind of want to move on to like their sales department.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But some of these guests on the phone be trying.
Listen, if you ain't going to talk to me like this in person, don't talk to me over the fucking phone like that. I'm not your slave. I'm not your fucking servant. I'm doing this to help you because clearly you're too stupid to do it by your fucking self. So don't question me when I tell you the business.
Yeah.
If I tell you this is the price or this is what I could do for you, don't say that I'm lying. Don't say that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing because last time I checked, you calling me.
Like, these people roll in and think they're hot shit and be like...
Like, people want to be like, oh, I'm a Hilton Diamond member. Okay, your company pays for this shit. You're literally nobody outside of it. Like, shut the fuck up. I'm going to tell you this now. I'm speaking to you people directly who like to go to spas, who like to enjoy and treat yourself. Act yourself accordingly. Yeah. There have been days when I used to work at the spa where since I was like the housekeeper, making sure everything's good, making sure the cucumber water was fresh. It wasn't. But making sure that the towels were nice and rolled and then you had your little cucumber ice packets and that the teas were good. I did all that shit. Remember, someone's actually cleaning up after you. Stop being a fucking slob. Yeah. Because there would be days where it's just one person in the spa coming out here doing just like a 30-minute or however long massage, just one service, using up all my towels.
It's really crazy.
And just leaving a mess. And it's just like, what the hell's wrong with you? Because you know damn well if your bitch ass was at the pool at your house, you would have one towel. The fuck you using 3 different towels for one arm? It's now crazy. I have to fucking not only pick up dry towels from the hamper, but I have to get new ones to replace them. Towels aren't light, bitch.
Especially when they're wet.
Y'all just disgusting. Y'all don't know how to act. Y'all don't know how to be humble. And it shows. Literally, you guys have no fucking decorum. I remember when Passover came.
Girl, them people, I can't.
One person had an accident, cleaned herself off with a rag.
Oh, God.
Put it in the hamper area, and it was soiled. It was nasty as fuck. And I had to get help because there were so many people there. And I was like, yo, what is that smell? Like, I don't understand what's going on. Thank God the girl who was helping me had her gloves on because when she pulled that thing open, a caca towel. It was disgusting. People do not know how to act. Yeah. And it's just like, what? Like...
But yeah, she decided to throw it in a hamper full of other towels and just walked away from it. Like, she left the spa and like we knew who she was, who did it. Like, she didn't even say anything as she left. She'd walked out so fast and like
she was really ashamed of herself because she knew she fucked up. But she didn't give a fuck. So I was just like, when you go to these places, have decorum.
Yeah.
act like this is your house. We get it. You are spending a lot of money, but you don't own the fucking place. Like, relax.
Yeah.
But then there are certain people who are a delight. Like, there was this one lady, I don't know her name.
Oh, is that the one with the daughters?
Yes. Oh, yeah, this
Miss
lady
Kane.
had Miss Kane, but she would apparently always come to the spa and stuff like that. And I had the pleasure of meeting her like once, and she was a delight. She was so nice. She was so respectful. She appreciated everybody. And her daughters were like classic names. I think it was like Eloise and Eleanor. She tipped very well. I would see in this position, I didn't expect people to tip because they don't. So I was just like, okay, whatever. But she like handed something in my hand, like when she was like, oh my God, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And she just left. I was like, didn't look at it right away. So I just put the money in my pocket and things like that. This was around Christmas time. And then I went to the back and I opened up the tip. I thought it was $5. This girl gave me $20. That literally was my toll money for the rest of the week. It was amazing. I felt so like seen. I was like, oh my God, thank you. Not saying that in order for a person to be appreciated, you have to give tip. Right. No, you just have to be fucking decent.
Yeah, be nice, be decent, be kind. That's all you have to do. Because in reverse, you're being kind, you're being generous, you're being everything that you have to be in order to help, make sure that they have an amazing experience inside the spa. Yet they turn around and be like nasty, they be rude.
I remember when a front desk employee, bullshit, especially on a Sunday mornings when whores are out here coming back from the fucking cruises and shit. Don't come over here at 8:00 in the fucking morning expecting a room, because I'm gonna tell you this. Checkout ain't until 12 and check-in isn't until 4. And don't think your bitch ass is going to be coming over here eating our free breakfast when your ass ain't even technically booked into a room. Yeah. Don't do it, because then you're going to be looking stupid with all your fucking family out here tired because the boat fucking let you bitches out at 8:00 in the morning. That is not my problem. That is not anyone's problem but yourself, because you don't know how to do time management. Yeah. Book yourself some activities. Go to a fucking park. Go to a theme park. Go to the movies.
Go to breakfast down the street.
Go to breakfast at Denny's or some shit. Do not unload your shit onto the front desk, because they do not get paid for your bullshit.
She said everything I wanted to.
That's my TED Talk. Fuck y'all.
That's pretty much it. One of my coworkers, she has like a piece of foam that she stabs when a guest is irritating her so bad. So she'll be literally like stabbing it, and so it's so funny. It's so funny looking. Like it's just a whole bunch of pen marks and this little piece of foam.
Poor Sponge. She's out here trying to live its life.
People just tend to leave their brains at home. I get it. You're here to relax, but bring common sense, please.
Because you're just going to work yourself up. I'm not going to give a fuck. I'm actually going to talk about you in the back. I'm like, you see room 208? Fucking dumbass. I swear to God. Like, we don't sympathize for you. We don't care. And the memes are correct. We don't get in trouble. We actually get applauded for setting you straight. Yeah. Anywho, look at us in our shirts.
I know. We're both wearing like classic shirts right now.
The Craft is a fucking movie.
I know. I have it on DVD. And did I tell you? What? So I was wearing this shirt I was coming from somewhere. I think I was coming from like Target or something. And I was coming back home. I get out of my car. This lady's walking her little Chihuahua dog.
And Chihuahuas are evil.
And so she turns around as she sees me, because she's like, the dog is not on a leash. She's like following her. So I end up coming like near them, and the dog is like right here and I'm right here. So I wait for the dog to pass me by. She turns around and she sees me waiting. So I'm just like, she's like, I'm so sorry. And I'm just like, it's okay. So she looks at me and she looks at my shirt. She goes, oh my God, one of my best friends was in that movie. And she tells me her name. And I went home to like Google it, but I forgot the name. And I'm just like,
oh damn!
I know she was like Debbie something or something like that.
Was she like an stand-in?
She was like an extra or something like that.
I remember when I first met her, I had a bucket list and my goal was to be an extra. And when we were in California, I swear to God,
we passed by the WB studios and she just like was like, I need to be an extra.
I could play dead.
I could play the dead stripper.
I could be anything you want. I could be the victim. I don't give a fuck. Just put me in as a fucking like extra. Oh, I want to be an extra so bad. But I remember I had a shirt because I'm in my graphic tee era, and I had a shirt with Ice Cube onto it. And I was at the Circle K getting gas and shit, minding my business. And I just hear from like the side of me, "What's the favorite song?" I'm like, who the fuck is talking to me? And then I looked at him, I was just like, excuse me? It's some tall white dude in a truck, and I live in a real rural area, so I'm just like, oh my God, don't try to kill me. And he was just like, Ice Cube, what's your favorite song? And I like panicked because I don't know shit about Ice Cube. It's the aesthetic that I'm here for. And I was just like,
see you like, oh fuck.
I said, it was a good day, because I know that's one of his songs and stuff like that, with like Easy or some shit like that. Or it was Boys in the Hood. That was another one. And I was just like listening to those two. It was like, all right, man. Respect. I'm like, all right, fine. And I kid you not, I pull up my phone. I was like, did I sound stupid? And I start looking up his whole entire music and shit. Oh my God. These are very dangerous, because when you meet a fan of, like, right now we're in Star Wars. Someone asked me a stupid bullshit. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I just like the designs. I just like the graphics. I'm not in tune with it. So like wearing graphic shirts are just like so dangerous, because it's just like
people will just ask you a whole bunch of questions, like sidelines, and be like, what?
Why would I wear something Harry Potter? Y'all hoes don't ask me about it. I can tell you everything about Harry Potter. Why?
That's so funny.
But you're going to ask me what's my favorite song of Ice Cube. Boy, I don't know. You have something you want to share with us or tell us? I made her do current events because I'm tired of coming up with all this shit my damn self.
I mean, the only thing I could think of or actually look into and think about was the guys that were stuck under in their submarine. Everybody's talking about this. Like, I kid you not, like the girl at work, she just can't stop talking about it. And I'm just like, what made these men decide, let's go see the Titanic and all the rubbish and, extra shit?
I don't understand rich people.
And the fact that they did a whole video on like their submarine and stuff like that. Like, oh, welcome to my submarine. Like,
first of all, that shit look real janky as fuck. That looks like, those trailers that are like silver cylinder. Yeah. That's what fucking looked like.
The one from Charlie's Angels.
Yes, that's the one it fucking looked like. And then on top of that, you charged me $250,000, and there's no bathroom on this bitch. I'm over here shitting in fucking Ziploc bags.
Oh my God.
Pardon? What? Makes no sense. And then on top of that, the internet has made me like have a fear with the deep sea.
Yeah.
It's traumatic. I remember when I was a kid, I wanted to go to like the Great Barrier Reef to scuba dive or deep dive. First of all, that bitch is dead because all the pollution and shit like that. Poor thing. They're dead. So that's a no-go. But also all these videos, I remember watching on TikTok, a hunchback whale swallowing 2 individuals on a canoe. And thankfully they spit them bitches out. But that shit, like, especially since like scientific wise, we've only investigated 5% of the sea, and the 5% is bullshit. We got big great white sharks. We got orca gangs killing people and targeting boats because they're so fucking smart. I saw something on TikTok that a mother orca got hit by a boat and she casted revenge on every boat she sees. This bitch has a gang of 30 orcas to fucking divert the course of a boat, navigate them to the farther depths of the fucking sea, and sink their fucking boats. There was 22 incidences from 2020 to 2022.
Damn.
22 incidences from orcas.
Damn.
That's literally the only gang that I be seeing out here in these streets. Not even great white sharks. And then Their enemies are blue whales or some shit like that. They hate orcas with a fucking passion, apparently.
Are they part of the gang too or no?
No, they hate them.
Oh, okay.
They're like, fuck you. They're the rivals.
Oh my God.
They're literally, fuck you, bitches. You ain't getting this seal. Nah, back the fuck up. The ocean, the 5% that we've seen is wild. And you over here talking about going down to the fucking Titanic. For what? For what? For a big giant ass squid to fucking take you in the tentacles and crush you to death? Yeah. Not only because your bitch ass imploded. Mm-hmm. Why? Rich people, you make no sense. And you guys get the biggest tax break.
Yeah.
5%. The ocean scares me. I would never.
Yeah.
Don't ask me. If I can't see my feet, I'm not trying to go.
Honestly, I feel like the whole sea is just tired of the human race.
Oh, for facts. They're like COVID needs to come back around because we were at peace. We were chilling. Marlin and Nemo were out here living their best life. No one was getting kidnapped. Willie was free. Girl, like these animals are just trying to live and you humans are just fucking up their flow.
That's what it is.
Like, mind your business.
They're just tired of it at this point. They're just like, we got to do something. So that's what they're doing.
No offense. I don't feel bad for these people because you literally voluntarily decided to put your bitch ass in a metal tube and go down not minding your fucking business. So
pretty much
sad that you died, but it's literally your fucking fault.
Yeah.
You paid $250,000 to become Sardine for the Little Mermaid and Ursula.
So that was my current event. I haven't heard much about it lately, except for, the son being like at the concert or whatever, while his dad or stepdad is just like, save me.
Listen, that motherfucker knew exactly what he was doing. He was out here partying. He was like, I heard my daddy only got 11 hours worth of oxygen. I'm about to get myself an inheritance. He's bumping, he's grinding, he's rocking to Travis and Courtney. Bitch, he don't give a flying fuck. Yeah, he gonna be sad for 15 minutes. But this bitch got an inheritance of millions. He don't give a flying fuck.
Yeah.
Social media is crazy now. Like, you have access to so many people's lives that people I've never met before. I feel like we're friends because I watch you on like YouTube, Instagram. So like,
that's how I feel about Peyton Charles. Hey girl.
So it's just like when something bad happens to you, I feel like I've lost a personal friend.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know Takeoff from shit.
I know.
But when he died, I was like, oh my God.
Bawling. I could not, because he was such a good rapper, good person.
So sad. R.I.P.
Yeah.
So those were your two current events?
Pretty much.
Wow.
Well, you put me on the spot like kind of last minute. She was just like, I need 2 current events from you. And I'm just like, homework?
Yeah. Like I said.
I haven't done current events since I was in high school.
I said, my bitch ass is tired of coming up with all this stuff. I want to be shocked sometimes, damn it.
So maybe next time I'll be like, listen,
you'll be more prepared. Next time she's going to carry the whole entire segment.
Did you know?
Okay, so I have a petty revenge for you.
Oh my God. I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, I need to get revenge on somebody after they've done me wrong. I pretty much kind of forgive and forget. It depends.
Not
like
me.
It takes a lot of strength for me to forgive, but forget is easy. Like I will literally forget about it within minutes, and then that's it. Unless it truly bothers me, it'll take maybe 24 hours for me to forget about it and then move on. But as far as forgive, I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that bitch did that to me.
Nah, I have a really good memory, so I can remember a lot of shit.
Yeah, so
it's a gift and a curse.
No, me forgetting about stuff is very easy, but forgiveness is so hard. And I'm sorry to be very spiritual.
Go on.
Like,
go.
Forget it.
Go. If Natalie can shine with her biblicalness, you can too. Go ahead.
No, but yeah, that's just one of the things that how God wants you to lead your life. When someone does you wrong, you need to forgive them. And then, yes, forget, but like forgive most of all. So, and then move on. But that's just me. I will forget about it in an instant. But it takes so much more for me to forgive that I have a hard time doing that so much. I'd be like, I don't know if I can do that.
I remember in high school, this was the greatest test of my life on forgiveness. There was this one girl, she was like my real best friend. and we were always together. She fucked me over. She got with the guy that I was chit-chatting with and acted like nothing was wrong. And I'm just like, you know what? Whatever. Do you. You're a bitch. You show me your colors. It is what it is.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks go by and then I hear rumors or whatever that she gets pregnant by this cat. And then I hear that he drugged her and like took advantage of her, like did a train, filmed it, all this shit.
Oh my God.
And my heart like hurt for her because she didn't know anything of it until after the fact. So what a violation, A. And then what a predicament. You're pregnant.
Yeah.
So I felt very like pulled to contact her and let her know that I forgave her and that I'm sorry that she's going through this because I'm not that much of a bitch. I may seem like a bitch right now in life on this pod, but I'm actually a very nice person to some people. Because don't talk to my friend any type of fucking way in front of me. You're not disrespecting my friends in front of me because I will fight you. Don't even touch her. I will fight you. But I digress. So like I found out about her. I like called her and I was like, yo, I hear what's going on. Like I know we've been through our differences and stuff like that. But like if you ever need anything, let me know. She was like, yeah, I'm sorry about how everything went down. It wasn't worth it. If I could go back, I would change all this. I was like, okay, whatever. I kid you not.
Is this the one that was like really close to your family too?
Yeah.
And like she came over to your house and she did something. I forget what it was.
Where she was like stealing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that happened. And then I kid you not, like after the phone call, because I was at my friend's house, I like broke down crying and I started like, it was ugly crying. It was like heaving. And I think Natalie was there. I felt literally a weight lift off of me because it was like that hatred is no longer in me. You never want malice towards somebody. And at that point, I just knew karma did its fucking thing.
Yeah.
It hit 10 times harder. So I was just like, I felt lighter. So I know when people be like, oh, forgive. It's for you. It's not for other people. But then it's easier said than done.
Pretty much.
But yeah, that was my testament. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the title. Okay. And then I want you to give me predictions. My husband who dumped me now pays me not to file for divorce.
My husband who dumped me pays me to not file for divorce?
Yeah. So it's not the am I the asshole or whatever, but she did ask if she was the asshole at some point. But I was just like, nah, bitch, get your money. Fuck that hoe.
Exactly, because
my husband of 25 years decided he wanted to split up. I unsuccessfully begged him to change his mind and spent a lot of the nights crying on the bathroom floor. One thing to note is that I carry the health insurance for the family. He is self-employed. When he wouldn't change his mind, we filed for legal separation and he moved out. In the meantime, I got a banging new job that covers 100% of health and dental insurance premiums for the entire family with a $100 deductible. He is still allowed to be on my insurance since we are legally separated rather than divorced. It costs me nothing to have him on my insurance, but I'm petty as hell, so I charge him $400 a month for something that costs me $0. He, of course, is welcome to get insurance on his own in the marketplace, which would cost about at least 2 times the amount for an equivalent policy. I make sure he knows it costs me nothing. Nada, zip, to have him on my insurance and that his $400 a month is funding my trip to Spain.
Oh, shit.
If you have a legal separation, getting a divorce in my state, just a matter of a form and paying $60. So if I did that, he couldn't be on my insurance anymore. So he basically pays me $400 a month not to file for a divorce after not wanting to be married anymore. I love it.
Get your money, sis.
Facts. Fuck him and his small dick.
Who said that?
I did. Because fuck these hoes. These hoes ain't shit. I swear to God. Y'all people just be wanting the cake and eating all this shit too. Like, I don't know your life from Eve, but Sway, don't listen to any of these people who be like, you're wrong. That's your husband. Don't you want him to be healthy? Okay. Me charging him $400 does not stop him because he knows very well if he wanted to, he could get the fuck off my insurance, but he doesn't because he's self-employed. And by the fact that as an adult, now that I have my own insurance and with other friends who like have different incomes, your insurance is based off of what you take. Yeah. So I make less than my friend and my premium is lower because she makes more money than me. So the fact that his shit would be 2 times more on the same plan type than what she is charging him tells me he's pretty fucking successful. Yeah. From what I've known by rich, greedy folk, they don't want to pay more than what they need to. So if he's getting a better deal with his ex-wife, he's going to do that to keep more profit in his pocket. So when people are just telling her, because in the comments, she's just like, I hear some of you people saying that I'm wrong for charging him. He's my husband, da 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 da. This is completely legal. Yeah, exactly. I told my lawyers everything like that, and they all said you're not doing anything wrong. So mind your fucking business. If this girl wants to charge and the husband knows the deal he's literally getting a sale on insurance because America just loves charging sick bitches everything under the sun because it's more expensive to treat you than it is to keep you healthy. So ain't nobody give a flying fuck. It ain't hurting nobody. He knows exactly what the fuck he's doing because if he wanted to, he would just divorce her and pay out of pocket and call it a day. Exactly. But he ain't gonna do that because he ain't stupid.
He's like, that's a deal right there, so I'm gonna take it and keep it as long as I can.
Bitch, get your money, sis. Go to Spain. Fuck a nice Spanish guy. Send him pictures so he knows exactly what the fuck he's missing. If you want to be extra fucking petty, make sure your kids are around this motherfucker too. Because the one thing a guy hates is when his kids are around a new dude. Yeah. Don't do that. You're gonna torment the child. But girl, oh my God. Good for you, sis. Charge him everything. And then if you're feeling even more petty, we in a recession. Inflation is at what, 7%? Charge his ass fucking more. Yeah. Why the fuck not? Right. Get everything you can from this motherfucker because he wants to be having a midlife crisis and shit.
I wonder what was the reason behind there.
Yeah, she didn't specify why he didn't want to work on it. Anywho. Okay, now we're moving on to the actual Am I the Asshole? Okay. This one is, am I the asshole for telling my friend she can't stay here if she's going to be at her boyfriend's all the time?
Like as if they're sharing a place together? Yeah. You're not really an asshole. You're just a bad roommate. Okay. Why are you so jealous? Okay. No, seriously. Why are you jealous that she's hanging around her man all the time? At least she's not bringing him around you in your space.
That's rude. That's literally the best option that I can have. Pay me my rent and don't be here.
Exactly. So I don't see a problem with her hanging out with her boyfriend. If she's going to be at her boyfriend's all damn day, all the time, but she's still paying the rent, her half of the rent, if that's the case, I don't see a problem. Right? I get the apartment to myself. I am happy.
That is the best fucking setup.
So yeah, no, she's not an asshole, but I mean, wait, what's my question?
It says, am I the asshole for telling my friend she can't stay here if she's going to be at her friend's? No. Okay, let me tell you. My friend moved in with me and my 3-year-old a couple of months ago with her 4-year-old and a cat. She is mostly only here when she has her kid, but the days the kid is with her dad, my friend is hardly ever here and is over at her boyfriend's house. She does come to make sure the litter is clean and the cats, because I have a cat too, are fed before she leaves, but she's really never here. It was an entire month of her leaving the house right after getting home from work, spending some time with the cat, then going straight to her boyfriend's. Most nights she doesn't even sleep here. She was starting to leave when I asked her if she was going to her friend or to her boyfriend's. She said yes, then grabbed her keys. I stopped her and said we really needed to talk about her consistently being at her boyfriend's. She said, what's there to talk about? I told her that I didn't appreciate her going there almost every day if she's going to live here and that there needs to be boundaries.
Okay, hold on. So I'm so sorry. Yes, she is an asshole then at this point. Because who are you to tell somebody who they can't hang out with? Mm-hmm. Okay, continue.
My friend said how she's there every night. She has her kid and that she only leaves when she doesn't because that's the only time she can see him.
Mm-hmm.
She stated that she would invite him over here, but she wanted to be courteous to myself and my son. So she just goes over there and ends up staying the night so that she isn't coming through the door very late when my son is sleeping. She asked if this was about her leaving the cat there some days and mentioned that this was not something I told her would be an issue when establishing house rules. I told her it wasn't about the cat. It was about her never or hardly being here for days at a time when she lives here. She said she wasn't going to stop seeing her boyfriend and didn't understand the issue, then walked away. This made me feel confused and now wondering if I might be wrong. Am I the asshole?
Yes. Sorry.
Literally, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why the
Yeah.
fuck do you give a shit? Your friend is being the nicest friend she could be.
She's being courteous. She's making sure that you and your son feel safe in your own space by not bringing strangers around them. I don't see a problem.
My old roommate was the opposite. She always brought this motherfucker over, always left him there when she wasn't there, left the door open for him to come home. And like he was paying fucking rent there and he wasn't.
The fact that when I was there, he showed up unexpectedly and was like, "Where's she at?" And he called you. I was just like, "Why does he have your number?" I was like,
because they playing games with each other and I got
it's
time
really
for
weird.
it.
No,
It
it's
was
really
weird.
a really weird relationship that I got to witness firsthand. I was just like, this is weird, Nathalia. I don't feel comfortable.
And I'm like, why you think I'm trying to leave, bitch?
But yeah, that whole situation, especially all the stories you told me when I met her for the first time, she seemed pretty chill. But then all the shit that you told me, I was like, oh God, no. Mm-hmm.
You should be happy that she's paying rent and she ain't gonna be there. And she takes care of your fucking cat while she takes care of her cat.
Mm-hmm.
And she's thinking about your fucking kid because she could be just as disrespectful as any broad off the street because she pays rent there.
Mm-hmm.
Here's an edit. She also said that she shouldn't have to adjust her social life just because she moved in. And I've told her it's my house. I have rules and boundaries. She moved into it. And I feel like she can move in with her boyfriend if she really has a problem. You're being the utmost asshole.
Exactly.
You're literally being an asshole.
Why are you trying to be all in her business?
Why the fuck do you care that she's always at her boyfriend's house unless you want to fuck her?
Right. I was just about to say that.
That literally makes absolutely no sense.
It just all comes together as, do you like her?
More than a friend? Like, are you trying to fuck her?
Yeah.
Because that's, again, understandable, but then that's something you have to work within yourself.
Exactly.
Because, again, like, who the fuck do you think you are telling me what I can and cannot do when I pay my rent and I call it a day?
And the fact that she just brought up, this is my house, these are my rules. So your rules are to not see friends and not see significant others as part of your household rules. I don't get that.
Your rules to tell me what the fuck I can and cannot do?
Exactly. No, you got it twisted, honey.
Girl. And then she's like, well, you can move with your friend. Last I fucking check, she's helping your bitch ass out. Even though you didn't say it in your post, in all due reality, you're a single mother who's having a friend who's barely there paying half the fucking mortgage.
Or maybe she's like someone who just maybe thought that moving in someone maybe her age, you know, that will help out. She wants someone to talk to. That's not her problem.
That's not her problem.
It shouldn't be her problem. Like it's your responsibility to make your own friends. If you guys are friends and you guys are barely seeing each other, then you could talk about the friendship relationship. You know, hey, you're never here. I never see you. Yada yada. But to tell her that she can't see her boyfriend,
but also
I'm just like what?
Her life sounds like a regular friendship who's not living into it. Because like even if your friend didn't live there, you probably wouldn't see her as much anyways because she has her boyfriend. She has a life. She has her own child. So like the fact that you feel entitled to her time just because she lives there is fucking absurd. Like, how would you feel? Like, you're literally only saying this because you're single.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you, if you had your own little side piece and shit like that, you would be too preoccupied with them to be thinking about your friend and what the fuck she's doing out with her
Exactly.
boyfriend. It's literally, you're single, you're probably hurt that you're single and she got a dude and things like that. She sounds like a clingy friend.
Mhm.
And I would say she because it's giving me women vibes.
Yeah, just the way that it's
Being
you read it,
written
yeah.
out. I don't know. Like my male friends, there are men out there who are possessive over
Mhm.
female friends, whatever. But my male friends, they don't act like that way. They
Mhm.
literally are dead to me until I message them. And they're okay with it
Yeah.
because they have their own fucking life
Mhm.
to do and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So this person's giving real like energy of a female who thought, oh my God, we're going to be having sleepovers all the time. We're going to be single mothers,
Yeah.
like doing it. And it's literally just fucking you
Yeah.
in your house with your kid the way it has been before
Yeah,
your friend even
exactly.
moved in. So what the fuck is your problem?
Right, yeah.
You're just paying less in the mortgage, in the utilities because your friend's not there. She's
Mhm.
helping you out. Be thankful
I
and just
know,
take it.
right?
I would love that.
Her not wasting the extra electricity, the water, like your bills
I would
are probably
love
lower.
that. I would love to have a person rent my room and never be here. Give me money and call it a fucking day. Fuck, I'll take it real
Mhm.
quick. I don't give a fuck.
Mhm.
Girl, you are being an asshole. You're dumb.
Yeah.
Anything
Sorry I had to change
else?
my answer so quick. After you like explained it a little bit more, I was just like, hold on, what?
Hot mess.
Yes. I'm like, hold on, who do you think you are?
And on Reddit, they do have like a voting thing, and it was voted she is the asshole.
Yeah.
Because it makes no
Rightfully
sense.
so.
Like, the fuck?
Mhm.
Now, you probably wouldn't have been an asshole if it was that
Like
the
she
friend,
leaves the trash out, doesn't take out the trash, doesn't feed the cat, she doesn't do shit around the house. Then yes, then no, you wouldn't be the asshole for telling her, hey, you have responsibilities in this house too, along with paying your part of the rent. I get that. Like if she's leaving the house a mess.
I don't understand her argument about like, oh, I have boundaries. Like it sounds like she's respecting her boundaries. She's not
Yeah.
bringing strangers to your house.
Mhm.
She's not walking in all hours of the night.
Mhm.
She's not causing a ruckus. Like
Mhm.
it sounds like she's being respectful
Respectful.
of your boundaries of not having any random people around you and your kid. Like I don't understand that whole entire thing. Like, well, I have boundaries. Like what are you trying to say? Like your house is locked down at 8:00. No one can come in or out. Like I'm confused at what boundaries you have. And that's why it leads me to this person might be single and they're just like, they're overthinking. You're thinking your friend is your companion and they're not. They're not your significant other. Like what the fuck? And the fact that you feel entitled just because they're renting a room from you and you have that pre-existing relationship.
For them to give you all their time.
Exactly. Yeah. Like that's not what you would get from a regular roommate. You would probably get way worse because that roommate would be with you 24/7. You would probably have double the utilities and things like that. So it's just like, I don't understand that. Like I got shocked when she was like, I have boundaries. What boundaries are you having that your friend's breaking? Unless it's just like, don't go ghost on me. But then it's just like, we're all fucking adults. What the fuck are you talking about? I can't have a life with my boyfriend. Like, what is the actual reason? The only thing I can think of is this OP has feelings for the friend and doesn't like being sidelined. That's again a you problem.
A little clingy and was like, "Oh, we're gonna be friends." And
it's giving women vibes. I don't know why, but I don't know.
I mean, if it was a dude, then dude, she's got a boyfriend.
That's even fucking creepier. That's even creepier though.
If she's got and she has a man, move on. She's not interested in you whatsoever. Sorry. That's just the facts, as you can see.
Clearly.
So, but at least she's doing her part in the household.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all she had to do. That was probably within the contract. So she signed it. She's there to do her part and then carry on with her own life.
But literally, it's just like, it sounds like your life has not changed since she moved in there, other than you're paying less in rent. Because again, like you said, she's never there. So it's like, how is this really an issue for you? So yeah, you are an asshole. You're dumb for no reason. You're just entitled.
Yeah.
And you need to get your shit together.
Yeah. And whoever the roommate is, keep carrying on, girl.
For real. Fuck them. And then at that point, maybe it is time for you to bump the fuck out.
Just move out if it continues.
Not saying moving with your boyfriend because that's its own little process that you have to go through. But
if you can afford a place on your own, like a 1-1 or something, do it. That situation.
Toxic. It's giving me roommate vibes. Like, have you seen the movie The Roommate?
I've heard about it, but no, I haven't seen it.
So it's with Leighton Meester and Minka Kelly.
Yeah.
And Minka Kelly's out here living her life, minding her business, and Leighton Meester becomes obsessed with her, like tries to become who she is, like fucks her ex-boyfriend, dresses like her, uses her perfume, even to the point where she gets a tattoo, the same exact spot as Minka Kelly's character. Jeez. It's given fucking roommate, like, I want to be you. Why aren't you my friend type of bullshit. And it's really scary. Now that I own my own place, if Precious comes around and be like, can I stay with you for a bit? I have no issues with Precious because Precious would probably be this friend where she's never fucking here because this bitch is forever working and doing side gigs and shit. So I wouldn't have a problem with her staying with me because at the end of the day, you're helping me out and things like that. And I'm kind of helping you out in terms of you have a home base. You're able to stay here and know your stuff is being protected. You're not having to worry about your shit getting damaged and you have a place to come to. So I would have an issue with her coming to be my roommate. Other friends and other randoms, that's not going to happen. My dog does not like anybody. And the last thing I need him to be doing is having barking situations with people coming in and out of the house. I don't have time for it. I'm exhausted. And the last thing I need to hear is his screeching of a fucking bark.
And it's not very pleasant.
It's not. He's annoying. Look at him. He's fucking annoying.
Oh my God.
He's cute, but he is annoying. His bark is so loud. It's completely unnecessary. And it's because I encouraged him for being cute that he does this shit.
Yes.
So, like...
And then when I see him, just like, you're just so cute.
It's just like,
don't tell him that.
Don't roommate with your friends unless they were your roommates first and then became friends after the fact. Yeah. Then that's different because literally, I truly believe that like you could be with a boyfriend for 2 or 3 years, but I'm not surprised that you guys break up 2 months after living together because the way people live. And if it's so vastly different, it literally is the icebreaker. Like, I can't live with someone who doesn't have the AC at 74. This bitch's house is forever fucking hot. She's always at 79. I'm always sweating bricks when I'm at her fucking house. And I'm like, yo, why is it a sauna in this bitch? I wouldn't be able to live with her. Yeah. But if she came to my house, she already knows the setup.
I would adapt. So that's just me.
She already knows the setup. It's 74 all day, every day.
If I gotta wear socks all through the house, I will wear my socks.
If I was at her place, I can't say shit because it's her place. It's 79. I'll be having 3 or 4 fans in my fucking room because it's so goddamn hot.
But hey, remember that time that I did turn down my AC just for you though? I was just like, are you
it wasn't
hot?
enough.
I was like, are you hot? She was like, yes, I'm fucking hot. And I'm just like, oh, you should have said something. She was like, I didn't want to say anything.
This bitch put it down to 75 and it was still hot. But you know, I couldn't complain too much because she did do 4 degrees down. So I was like, all right. But living there, absolutely not. Sleeping there?
You'll be that person that wakes up sweating.
I literally kicked the blanket off of me and I was starfish. I was like, oh my God, it's fucking hot. And she's over here cocoon in her little corner, all happy and shit. The fuck? I'm sweating bricks, not sleeping. I'm like, this is hot. Oh and God. That's when I swear I'm never sleeping at other people's houses. Well, that's the end of the pod.
Oh, thanks for having me. It was
Thank
nice
you for
to be
coming
here again.
Back. Even though it's been forever, but she a busy bitch. Again, check out Percada. If you want your faux lashes, you want some cute little colors on your eyelids, hit a hoe up. She got kits, she got sales, she got deals. You having a 4th of July sale?
Yeah.
She's going to have a 4th of July
It hasn't
sale.
been like completed yet. I'm still working on the flyers.
But it will
stuff.
be up and live by the time this bitch comes out. So bless your eyes, bless yourself. Hook my bitch up because we're trying to become famous over here, trying to become rich because fuck these corporate American hoes.
No, but seriously.
But other than that, anything you'd like to say?
No, but just thank you for having me. And that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Thank you for
It was
coming.
nice being here again.
Stay safe. I didn't say it in the beginning. Our audio listeners, please follow, subscribe anywhere you get your podcast. Yes. For my visual viewers on YouTube, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, become alert. I'm on the quest to 500 followers, 500 subscribers. Your girl's trying to get money from this bitch, and she needs 500 to do it. I'm already setting and going. It's all the way up from here.
Yeah.
Other than that, stay safe, buy fake lashes, and be blessed. Bye. Dos vidania.